Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Trust me, I know how long it's been. It's been a while, and I know I said I would let me move this mic. I know I said I was gonna post the week after the last one, but things came up. And then they kept coming up. And they kept coming up, and they kept coming up, and they kept coming up, and then I kept trying. I would sit down, make a thumbnail, get ready to start, and then I get this feeling inside where the video wasn't good enough, or the idea wasn't good enough. And you know, I have tons of ideas, tons, but for some weird reason, my mind goes through the video again, or hears myself talking, and it goes, this isn't really good enough. They deserve better. This isn't good enough. Just scrap it. So I scrap it, and then I end up pushing it off another week, and then another week, and then another week, and so we're here. I keep doing updated videos because I always end up waiting so long. I feel like I should start doing part 1, part 2, part 3 of update videos because it just seems to be a series now. I wish I could get it to a place where I could post every other week at least, but sadly I'm not there. So I'm gonna talk about something that I've talked in the past. My bipolar and my depression. And if you don't remember those videos, they were literally in the beginning when I first started YouTube. When I didn't do thumbnails, and when I made long videos, and when I used to film on a phone. I had talked about my depression and my bipolar, and the reason for the long wait for videos is one of the reasons is my depression and my bipolar. And I don't like talking about it very much because everybody's bipolar and everybody's depression is different. It's not something people have the common stuff in. It's common in some cases, but most cases it's not. There's just some parts of it you're just like, not everybody's the same. For me recently, give me a sec. It's hot in here. I missed a whole chunk of hair. For me recently, it's like, okay, if you don't know the definition of bipolar, the definition of bipolar is mood swings. It's the main category. Is the main definition, oh my god, that's bothering me, is mood swings. They can change from very fast. It's like very fast, or I don't normally see them very slow, but I've always seen them very fast. Mine change very frequently when I'm going through a lot of stress, or just a lot of stuff going in my life. Currently I'm going through a lot, and it's creating a imbalance in my bipolar and my depression. Last month I broke up with my boyfriend. If you guys know, I was with somebody for about 10 months. I had lost feelings somewhere in the beginning of the year, but I was too of a baby to text him and tell him the truth, because I fell in love with somebody else who I am with currently, and his family has basically beef with me over some drama, if you guys remember, that his cousin started. Yeah, if you remember that. The cousin doesn't have issues with me, but I don't really like him because the drama that he's created creates an imbalance where I can't really fix, because now this family has trust issues and everything. So my boyfriend has his driver license, but never learned to drive the freeway. So he's a little scared and he has a lot of anxiety. And he wants to see me, but and both of our parents have both agreed to that and let me stay at his house for the weekend or a week or whatever. But the problem is he has to learn to drive the freeway to get to me, because it's about 2 hours to get to me. His parents don't support a lot of our relationship, so the opinions and the feedback and everything are getting to him, and he wants to throw in the towel, but I told him I can't. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to throw in the towel because I will become somebody I despise. Somebody I was at one point and did not like. And I can't let that happen. I physically can't let that happen. I physically don't have the capability of letting that happen because I despise that person. The person was mean, cruel, and so did not care about anyone else's opinions or feelings or cared about anyone in general. She was ruthless, and I don't want to be her. She indulged in being numb and emotionless and made sure that everyone knew it. And I don't want to be that way. I really don't. I don't think it's fair to anyone. So I can't throw in the towel. I can't give up. I can't call it quits. And recently, in the past week, less than a week actually, in the past 5 days, on Monday, I lost my best friend of 5 years over some bullshit. And I'm laughing because if I don't, I'm gonna ball out in tears again. My best friend, I was honest to him all the time. He drank a lot. He was an alcoholic. I made it very clear to him. And I made it very clear what my family thought of him, but I didn't let that persuade our friendship. And I guess when I called him out this time, it drew the line and it pissed him off big time. And that was where it became a downfall. So, lost my best friend. My last boyfriend was my best friend, and it seems like we're not friends anymore. It's just more like acquaintances. So I lost 2 best friends in the factor of 1 month. My boyfriend's drama with his family, the excitement of having to go to a concert next week, but with my bipolar and my depression, my mind is telling me it's a bad idea to go. And I paid tickets for me and my cousin to go. And and my cousin took off work to go. So, I can't cancel that. The reason why I'm mentioning my bipolar is because I feel like my bipolar is acting up really bad right now. I have so many emotions, and I can't name a single one. My emotions are suffocating me, and I feel like I'm drowning in them, and I don't know what to do. I fucking don't know what to do, and I'm lost. And I try to be positive. I try to stay positive because, you know, can't have two negative people in the relationship. You gotta have one positive person. But my boyfriend went to bed early tonight, and I've been alone with my thoughts for 4 hours. If you currently don't know, it is 4:30 in the morning. I am making a video at 4:30 in the morning. Wow. You guys know that I don't do that stuff unless a lot's going on and I can't sleep or stuff's on my mind. And stuff's on my mind and I can't sleep. Here's a little information. Most disorders are genetic. Autism's genetic, bipolar's genetic, depression's genetic, ADHD or ADD is genetic, OCD is genetic, eating disorder is genetic. Basically every disorder is genetic. So you have to get it from somebody that you are related to. So I get my ADD from my mother. I get my autism from somebody on my mom's side. I get my depression, I think, from my mother. I get my anxiety from my dad. I get my PTSD from my trauma. And my bipolar comes from somebody that is my mother's half-brother. Multiple half-brothers. I think there's 3 of them that have bipolar, but undiagnosed. But they have the signs. I can't call my uncle and go, hey, can we talk about bipolar? Because, again, it's undiagnosed. And it's not a conversation you just bring up. Because my uncle is very holy, if that's the right word. He's very into God. And I'm just getting back into it, but I'm not very optimistic about it. So, I'm not gonna call him because it's just more of a factor of him saying, pray to God. He can answer your question. No, he can't. Sweetheart, no, he can't. I wish, but no. So, I'm left with questioning my mindset and trying to cope in the most positive way. And if I haven't given this a whole updated version, but I stopped self-harming about 3 weeks ago. So try not to go back to that for the sake of somebody and not myself, because, you know, I'm tired of doing things for myself. So try not to do bad habits and bad coping skills. So I've been trying to listen to music as frequently as I possibly can and listen on full blast, because if I don't, my thoughts creep in and things just get into a spiral of my brain is playing ping pong with each other. That's literally the reference my boyfriend gave me, and it's making a lot of sense now. Part of my brain is trying to stay positive, and the other part of my brain saying, this is a fucking waste of time. Shut the fuck up and throw in the towel. I am trying so hard and I'm getting absolutely nowhere. And you guys, most of the time, would probably tell me, oh, your issues aren't a big deal. You know what? They may not be a big deal to you, but they're a big deal to me. And you're not dealing with them. I am. So, yeah. I think I'll get into deeper details in another video about the whole boyfriend and family thing and give you like learning lessons of that thing, but right now I'm just talking about the food stuff. I have therapy next week. I don't have therapy this week because she's busy and I have no appointments, so I'm losing my absolute marbles. But yeah. Like I said, I have multiple ideas. I just keep scrapping them all and end up not posting them, but who knows, you guys might like videos like that, and oh crap, make it like an insight of what my mind works like the ideas that I get. I'll think about it. On that note, I'm sorry the video was so short, but I'm tired now, and I think I got a couple things off my chest that I think I needed other people to hear. So on that note, I love you guys. See you guys next time. Stay safe, as do you. Stay always. See you guys next time. Love you.